Can't believe we got this guy to come up from his bunker down in an undisclosed.
You can't say
location.
where it is. It's
an undisclosed location in Mexico. We don't even know what coast it's on. He's up here. He's in the studio right now. He's got a boa on.
How do you know it's on one of the coasts?
I don't. But you said you make an amphibious entry into it. So
There's inland waterways.
That's true. That's great.
I'll remind you of that, Randy.
He got it right. He got it right.
He's here.
It's so
he's
rare.
here. Usually he goes the other direction. He doesn't get it right. Jesse, how are you? It's 2014. We're inching closer to a new presidential election.
What did you think of the whole government shutdown? I mean, you must have been sitting down there going, I knew it. I called it.
Well, I wasn't sitting down. I was active monitoring the situation.
Okay, you had it on.
I was looking for a real breakdown in law and order.
And did you find it?
I deputized myself as a posse comitatus.
That's unbelievable.
So did Dennis. Dennis Rodman actually also did.
Man, what's up, Jesse, man? It's always good to see you, man. He and I, usually when I'm down in Mexico, I'm hanging with Sammy. But every once in a while, he'll call Jesse over. So be Sammy and Jesse.
He gives you the advice
Dennis,
on what
and let me tell you, man, that's the Three Stooges ain't got
That's the
nothing on us.
triumvirate down there in Mexico.
It's unreal.
Dennis, I gotta say, I have great respect for your international diplomacy. I think what you're doing out there.
The first guy in this room to respect me.
Somebody said it was rogue. If anyone understands diplomacy outside the box, it's Jesse
I
Ventura.
start talking about Kiev. They think I'm talking about some dish. Yeah, they don't know. I'm like, no, man, I'm solving that problem.
Kiev, the Ukraine. Is it going to go west or is it going to go east?
That's a big question. Where is Putin?
It's going to go worm.
I don't have a problem with vigilante diplomacy. Vigilante diplomacy, I don't have a problem with it. When I was governor of Minnesota, I walked out to the border with North Dakota and I settled a dispute in person.
That's right.
I walked right out to the cow pen fence.
State to state, you solve the whole thing
hand to hand.
Sometimes you got to drop the hammer. That's how the bad boys did it. That's how Jesse does it.
Well, hey.
If a suplex don't work, man, nothing will.
That is an excellent point. Well,
you want to go shoot some hoops after
this? Absolutely do. I do. I got no problem with
I don't want to shoot with you. I just want to sit by and watch and maybe do some color commentary.
I mean, the thing of it is, it's like someone needs to shoot and then Robin will get the rebound.
We used to share boas, man. We had the same, boa provider.
You guys did kind of have a similar...
Yeah, we worked that angle.
Benson Boas and Feathers down in Miami, Florida.
That was it. You guys would just go and
get them custom made
boas, and
Johnny B, man.
You don't want it to be too long. If it's too long, then it gets uncomfortable and it gets down near the knee.
I've comically tripped on a feather boa when I was walking down the walkway.
And by the way, walking down maybe the Skyway in
Minneapolis, where they try and keep people indoors.
Keep people indoors, and it's a sort of an intricate system of above ground tunnels.
They show you the Skyway, but you know of another intricate series of tunnels throughout Minneapolis where
there's 3 series of tunnels they don't tell civilians about.
It's like the Denver airport, am I right?
Well, it's like that, except I went in and I removed all Illuminati references in Minneapolis, and that's what I would do if I was president.
If you were president, just remove all the Illuminati references. Yep. Would you immediately form a connection with Rob Ford, the mayor?
Is that a guy you respect? Because I'm curious to hear what your take is on
pussy
that.
And
oh, hell yeah. I don't think there's any problem with ingesting vagina.
Okay.
But I don't have a problem per se with any kind of illicit drug use. I think that should be up to the individual. I'm a libertarian.
Let me ask you this.
Steven Seagal, welcome back into the conversation. Where's the turkey now? Where's the turkey?
I just want to know this. Does a library card count as valid ID?
Who are you talking to? Who, Steven?
Because if I go to that library, I need to use your refrigerator.
Okay. No, you cannot use a library. He's got a turkey that he's had for 3 weeks, Jesse.
Okay,
that can't still be good. Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Was it frozen? Or did you let it thaw?
There was a guy on a Thursday morning. He was handing out turkeys to just seem like normal
on
people.
A Thursday morning means Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, just do the math.
I'm going to be honest. When you're a big A-list celebrity, I don't own a calendar.
Yeah. You just thought someone was just handing you a turkey. He felt like...
No, he did hand it to me.
Okay.
So I'm currently looking for a refrigerator.
You know what I do on Christmas just now? What I do is I open my shutters and I lean out and I say, "You boy, get me a goose."
That you just shout it out.
I shout that every day. That's my ritual.
I couldn't afford a goose.
And no. He wasn't talking to you to go get one.
I can't.
No, he's not. He's not
asking you to get a goose right now.
You to do it right now.
You guys want to chip in? I'll get a goose and go on a beer run. But
he doesn't understand.
I'm telling you, man. If you need those chickens, I can get them.
Okay, all right.
I'm telling you, I know how to get chickens.
I want to bring.
I don't just eat the poultry. I use the feathers for the boa.
That's a great idea. It's using every single part.
Once again, that's Benson boas, right? Benson boas.
Benson's boas and feathers down in Miami, Florida.
That's good to know. Well, I want to bring in someone who's had quite an amazing year thus far. We've had.
I'm right here.
Nope, not you. He's had quite.
I'm laying the groundwork. Yep.
Which one of us has a free?
Quite an amazing
Who
year
has a
thus
free
far.
turkey?
No, this
got
is
a
the
turkey?
time of year where things start to heat up for this guy.
Me.
He's put a lot of the weight back on,
Hey,
which
Steve,
is
man,
definitely me.
Steve, I respect you a lot. I totally do, brother. But it's not 1996. That's all I'm saying. If it's 96, it's a different story. I'm sitting here and I'm deferential to you
'Cause if it was,
I've
you'd
just
still
seen
be
Above
my
the Law for the
sparring
30th
partner.
time, and I worship
You
what
love
you're
that
doing on
movie.
screen. I loved Above the Law.
did you try and bring in a little above the law because you were a little above the law in the Dallas Buyers Club? That was the thing I loved about the movie. I watched the movie and I just loved how much your character laughed in the face of whenever the law came to shut you down.
I appreciate that. I always like when, especially you, Randy, when you notice the intricate details I put into my work.
Well, first of all,
I do spend time on those things. That's not coincidental.
That's not a
No,
joke.
that's divine intervention of the acting gods dropping into my brain and my soul, and then
and then spewing it
You
out.
spend as much time on your
Filling
work
it with
as say Tom Leykis spends on his wine collection.
Yes.
Tom Leykis,
That's
phenomenal wine collection.
it's a great comparison. Tommy, what's going on, brother?
You got it, McConaughey.
I love it, man. I
don't care.
All right. He's
What
here.
don't you care about?
You've got a catchphrase, and I've got a catchphrase. Are you all right?
I'm just fine.
I'm doing great.
How is the wine collection? I mean, do you collect any Christmas wine at the end of the year?
I don't collect any wine that's related to any god because I don't have any respect for little I've got.
You have no respect.
I think that makes sense. Did you see Dallas Buyers Club? I know you don't necessarily hang with the gays, but did you support that experience?
Look, I've had my share of pussy that turned out to be Jared Leto type guys.
Look, that's
Sure.
And I don't care.
very convincing, Jared.
My wallet is well hung. I'm a little man who wants to jump on it just like most women do.
Right.
That's part of being as attractive as somebody like me, Tom Leykis, or maybe you, Matthew McConaughey, on a good day.
On a good day.
Listen. I'm not here to compete in the Mr. Universe contest with Tom Leykis.
You don't need because you won't win.
Well, that's
you don't have the
probably true.
wine to win.
But I can confirm that Jared Leto is a beautiful man.
He
Both
is a
inside and
beautiful
out.
man.
Inside and out.
Inside and out.
You may have a 6-pack of abs on your belly, Matthew, but I've got a 6-pack of Dom Perignon waiting in my basement next to the sling. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, man.
It's so good, right?
Oh, he
It's
brings it. I
unbelievable.
love it.
Well, another
I
guy
love it.
who's also could compete in the Mr. Universe contest is here, and he's been wanting to be on the show. He's a big part of the show. His name is Mark Wahlberg, and he's somebody who I know. I don't know if he's met Leykis before. Have you met Leykis before?
I think you called into my program once.
How you guys doing? You guys doing good?
We're good. Everybody's great.
really good.
I'm doing great.
Everybody's feeling
great.
good.
What's your question for the professor?
Why am I here? First off.
First off, you're here for the end of the show, end of the year character episode.
No, yeah, I like doing charity work, so
Okay,
good.
no, it's nice having you here. I mean,
Do you know McConaughey? Did you see Dallas Buyers Club?
no.
Not only did he see it, he was up for the part.
Here's what
Thus the tension you may sense between us, but I'm actually zenning on that. I'm actually feeding off the tension and creating tranquility.
You're feeding off the
Yes.
zen.
I'm literally devouring it.
While you're doing that, I'm lips deep in a pair of breasts.
I like that.
Good to know.
When I say pair of breasts, I mean quadruple style.
4 breasts.
Got it?
I love
That's
it.
the
I
way
love
he
a
does
nice
it.
pair of bongos.
He's got the wine to back it up. Now,
Mark, who are you porking?
Yeah, who are you porking these days, Mark?
Yeah, who you're married.
I'd like to know
Yeah,
that.
no, I love my wife.
Dump that bitch!
Easy, Leykis. Easy.
I will say that maybe I stay in a hotel every once in a while.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
now,
it.
hey, now.
What happens at the hotel stays at the hotel.
Oh, tell me about it.
Now, I know that Mark has worked deeply in the world of prosthetics.
Yes, he has.
Which
You
I
have.
appreciate.
But you, Matthew, can conjure up versions of yourself. Remember when you conjured up the version, the weaker sort of 135-pound version of yourself?
Yes.
Now, have you gone the other way and
You mean
basically
like Pain and Gain?
No,
You mean
not
where
like
somebody transforms their body? to be awesome for a movie.
Yeah, you transformed your body pretty bigly.
Yeah,
hugely.
You two have both done that, but I've never needed to.
You've never needed to.
Leykis just does it on his own.
I'm always on the impressive weight gain phase of my acting career.
Hey, man.
He has a face for radio, I will admit it.
He does. Look, no, I was watching Dallas Buyers Club, and the whole time I was watching it, I was thinking,
Mark could do this better.
Yes, I was not thinking that. I was thinking to myself, how much better would the wedding planner have been if this McConaughey character was
the wedding planner or failure to launch?
I wrote that.
There are discussions.
You wrote failure to launch?
I write tons of movies.
That people don't know that. You ghostwrite them?
I would like to have that vetted by the WGA. Can we have that moment in the recording? Actually,
He doesn't lie.
Marked or how that be marked off.
Go outside. Ask Donnie. He'll verify it.
Is that who that was? The guy in the tuxedo?
Yeah.
He asked for my keys. I didn't know what was going on.
Dress for the job you want, Donnie. He's been wearing tuxes.
He was down there. He was down there standing next to a rickshaw in the white zone on the curb. I thought he was for hire, but
he
he's
better move it. No. That's his brother.
He's a huge fan of Temple of Doom. Mm-hmm. So I told him, I was like, you can do this if you want to do it. You need a hobby, and I got places to go.
That's right.
So
he'll take you around.
Yeah. Plus, studios been on my back about being green.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey,
so there you go.
You know what the secret of the Temple of Doom is?
What is that? This is what I really want to hear.
It's a fictional approximation of what really happens at the Bohemian Grove. I've been there.
Okay.
I barged my way in through the trees.
I got invited to that.
They were going, "Oh, Mom, she buy, Mom, she buy, Mom, she buy."
Right in front of that huge we got a huge statue
my house
up there of an
Bohemian
owl.
Grove, so I totally.
You call your house Bohemian Grove? I want to hear this. You know, again, I would like to. Can we invite Fat McConaughey to come in here and just kind of join the discussion?
If you can. Now, this is an acting exercise he works on daily. He does Thin McConaughey, Regular McConaughey, and Fat McConaughey at the end of the day.
Can we bring?
1 second. Hold on.
Okay, let's bring him in. I mean, now watch this, Mark. This is.
All right. What's going on, boys?
There we go. He's here.
Yes.
I just gained 25 pounds, but I feel good.
You feel good.
You feel good. That's what's going to bring women to you.
I look at 10 more, and I'm in Tom territory.
Yeah,
and I don't mind that, because I see how this man carries himself, and I appreciate it.
I just gained 25 pounds, too.
Yeah, well, Steven Seagal, of course. That is not on purpose.
It's gotten, something's happened there.
5 more.
What?
I just gained 5 more.
You just gave 5 more by just sitting there.
Look, do you see a turkey?
No.
You ate the turkey.
I ate it.
I'm willing to have a gain off right now.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
You're willing to have a gain off right now? You'll have a gain off with
no pain off, no gain off.
Steven Seagal just ate a 3-week-old turkey that has not been frozen.
Delicious. That sounds so good.
Life is full of regrets. That's all
You know what
I
I do? I take a woman down.
Yeah.
During the holiday season, I take a woman down to a shelter. And what I do is I get a tray full of food off the shelter and I dangle it in front of her.
That sounds
And
like
I put it out on the sidewalk for the pigeons.
Oh,
That's how you make a woman understand how unimportant she is.
Yeah, drop it like this. Drop it like that. That's how you drop it.
You got it.
You gotta keep that self-esteem low.
That's right.
If you're listening to the show, you're not only getting sort of a wrap-up of the year, you're getting tips on how to date
Advice
women,
on how to handle yourself around the other
the opposite sex.
How to eat a whole turkey?
Yeah,
Dude,
whole
he's
turkey.
Madonna used to
You watched him, Mark. Did you see him eat that whole turkey?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a bet.
You thought he was doing it for a bet. He was not.
He was just doing that to survive.
And maybe this is really the thing we've learned about Steven Seagal. He lives his life as if he's betting someone that he can't do the things he's
I'd like
doing.
to see you do that. Is like he lives his life as an answer
That's
to
the
that.
unspoken.
I think the bet he needs to make needs to be a different kind of a bet.
And what would that-
Stephen, you need to bet on the Dallas Cowboys winning the Super Bowl. Because right now the bet you made against yourself is working out.
Here's
I
the
can
deal.
see that. You're down on your luck.
I would
can
do
help
that.
you.
I would do that. I'd make that bet. I don't have any money.
Yeah, so he's going to
He
have
can't
to
bet. He doesn't do that.
Don't be like
Because you have a woman who's spending all
Maybe.
your cash.
Tom, maybe that's it.
Tom has the answer.
Maybe that's it.
That's like my wife, Jeannie.
That's it. Hey,
That's all she does. She just thinks I'm a check ledger.
Yeah, well, you are a check ledger on some level. That's what a
to
lot of
some
people-
degree you are.
All right.
This is Two Rings. This is Ice Choir. We are the Sklar Brothers, and this is the Scarborough Country end of the year, but it's really the beginning of 2014.
Yes.
Character show. When we come back, in the
Konnichiwa.
next segment, we've got we're gonna have Beat to the G calling in. Brian Gumble might
we're
call
trying
in.
to reach him.
If you guys are ready,
Week McConaughey.
I'm totally here in the back.
Week McConaughey is here as well. Week McConaughey is here. We've been talking to Leykis. We might get Tim Gunn. who knows? Richard Branson from above the skies might teleport himself down here. We have Mark Wahlberg is in the house, just going to go check on Donnie for a second. And then High Vital might even stop by later. Lots of good things happening. Scarborough Country, end of the year character show. Stay with us. Folks, it is 2014. We are living in the dang future, and at least Randy and I are, because we use the Slingbox. And I'm going to tell you guys, Slingbox is the only way to take your entire television experience with you wherever you go. Randy took it to Europe with him. I take it to the garage with me on my iPad so I can exercise, dang it. Slingbox lets you take all of your live TV channels and what's recorded on your DVR wherever you want. I said it again because it's that insanely awesome. Remember how bad the TV was at your parents' house this past December vacation when you went home? Look, there's only so much afternoon news and Nick at Night that a human being can take. But guys, it doesn't have to be like that. If you had a Slingbox, you would have your entire TV at your fingertips. Slingbox turns your tablet, smartphone, or laptop into a great portable television. All you need is a little internet. Just a little internet. You can even watch your Slingbox on a big screen TV by using Apple TV, a WD TV, Media Player, or Sony Internet Player with Google TV and Netgear Neo TV. Slingbox is a special offer for Scarborough Country listeners. Go to slingbox.com/Sklar and get $30 off plus free shipping. That is a big deal on a new Slingbox. That's slingbox.com/Sklar and get $30 off plus free shipping on a new Slingbox today. I'm telling you guys, this is one of those things that's not that expensive that totally changes your life for the better. Get one. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Scarborough Country, the end of the year.
We are live for the Majestic Star Casino.
You're listening to Tom Leykis program. What are you
No, we're not.
That's vodka, baby.
Hey, all right, everybody calm down. There's a lot of voices in the room. It's like
My stomach
Come to order.
There's more
Minnesota legislature.
All right,
has been
there's
called
like
to
more
session.
people
Dallas
here
Cowboys
than in the
attack.
background of a Ron Artest song.
You guys want to
There-
do some reps?
No, we don't want to do raps. Nobody
Mark.
wants any
I'm
good.
running for president, and I'm here to say.
All right, that's not raps. Reps.
I can lose weight almost any day.
No, Matt. All right. Weak McConaughey. Just relax.
We
We
got to get this guy on the phone, Brian Gumbel. He wanted us to call him. He's in his Maybach. He's driving somewhere. I don't know if
he's driving somewhere. He might be with the robot maid, but everybody, let's.
As soon as you guys get done with this call, can you make a call for me if you have the minutes?
We don't. It's not about minutes.
If you have
Should
enough-
I just write him a check for 10 grand? Right
Yes,
now?
please.
Take care of
Please.
his financial
Jerry,
needs.
can you,
if you could do that, it would make
The
a lot
problem
of things.
I
is
just
that
did it. It's transferred into his phone.
you did it with one
Yes,
click of a button.
it's
That's
already
amazing.
done.
You knew his
Let's
account.
not talk too
the
much.
greatest day of my life.
All right, but you know he's going to be coming back for more. That's all I'm going to say.
I just bought a turkey.
You just bought another turkey.
Soothing.
It is quite soothing.
Guys, what's the fucking deal here?
I don't know.
Mark, just
The
relax.
mailbox is full, and there is
Oh, this
not
mailbox
enough
is
space.
his fucking mailbox.
Let's
To
try it
send a
again.
message.
Let's try it again.
We'll try one more time.
We'll try him one more time.
Here's the deal. If he doesn't answer, we all do 10 push-ups.
We're not all going to do 10 push-ups.
Why not?
If I get elected president, my first act as
President.
governing president is going to be to make sure that everybody does 10 push-ups.
Dude, I
That's
love
it?
Oh my god,
It's
that
sort
would be
of
the greatest
like a
fucking
presidential
thing
fitness.
Yep.
ever. Can we do that and like mandatory purchases of marked bars and marked nutrition shakes?
Okay, so now that's
Let's
what
call
it is.
him.
Let's call him.
How you been, Jess?
I've been good uncovering some truths.
Yeah, I know you keep sending me these goddamn packets. It's just newspaper clippings.
It's what it is. It's the,
But he
the
makes
dossiers.
you do the work to figure it out.
Look, it comes from a different return address every time.
You sent me
Documents
22
monthly.
baby announcements from Lincoln, Nebraska. I don't know what that's supposed to.
Hey, Brian Gumbel. It's the Sklar Brothers. How are you, Bryant?
Who is it?
It's the Sklar Brothers, Bryant. We're here with Jesse Ventura.
Yep.
We're here with Jerry Jones.
How are you, Bryant? You owe me a golf
I
game.
know Jesse Ventura, sure.
No,
I don't
we-
know the first name,
we're
but I
the-
know the second name,
the
Jesse
s-
Ventura.
You told us to call you. We are the Sklar Brothers.
Of Scarborough Country.
Oh, yeah, that, the Popcast.
podcast. It's a podcast.
Popcast.
It's a podcast.
It's for pop culture. You guys do pop culture.
Okay, Brian.
It's a whole show about, it's called Popcast, right?
No, that's not us. It's Scarborough Country. It's sports and comedy, and we're so happy. Mark Wahlberg is here, by the way.
It's on the local cable access here in New York, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not on that.
Don't know what it is. Mark Wahlberg, sure, I know him. Big fan.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Are you doing good?
How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing good, my man. I saw you the other day. We were both passing in our jets. I gave you a wave.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. I was out there in my Hermes scarf.
You had your hair.
Chilly. Hey guys, you know what Mark Wahlberg and I are going to be doing later, actually, because we got a charity.
What are you doing?
Me, Mark Wahlberg, Michael Jordan, Mario Batali, we all adopted a bunch of kids from Haiti.
Yeah. And what are you going to do with them? Just adopt them?
We're going to have, no. We're going to have a sort of an academic decathlon. And loser goes back.
That seems a little hard. That's a little harsh. So you really get their hopes up, and then you send one kid back to Haiti. That seems a little harsh.
We talked about it.
No, we'll send three back. Send three back. There's only going to be one winner, guys. I don't know what planet you're on.
All right, so
There's four of them.
Even Tom Leykis is here, and he'd like to share with you something that he's done.
You know, I've adopted children. When I moved in with a woman who I refused to marry, and when I decided I was done with her, I shipped them all back.
You shipped all the children back?
I put them in little pet boxes with little circle holes, just like Nurble, and I mailed them back to Abu Dhabi. You know what I'm talking about?
Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Brian, you do know what he's talking
about. I do. I mean, Tom will eat a kid if he has to.
Only if I need to survive.
only if he's in a like a plane crash in Bolivia. You don't know.
No, I said survive.
Survive. Okay.
Get through a 3-day weekend.
All right, I understand. Well, Brian, where are you driving in your Maybach? Are you anywhere near? Where's the robot maid? I guess is my first question.
Robot maid is driving. We're doing 160. Police escort.
Where?
And I'm going to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Okay. Police escort to Bed Bath & Beyond. That's smart. Makes sense. How's Greg? How was your Christmas with Greg? Did you guys solve the bullying situation?
Oh, yeah. Christmas was great. We played a great prank on Greg again.
What did you do on Greg Gumbel?
We got him... I wrote him this real heartfelt letter and apologizing for all the pranks and for treating him like garbage over the years.
Yeah.
And I went to his house, and then I just had a giant wrecking ball come through his living room.
You didn't. You hired a wrecking ball? That doesn't seem that sweet for him.
Yeah, like the Miley Cyrus. I played the Miley Cyrus song. And
which may have been most damaging.
He's got like French doors. And it's just gone. Leveled. Christmas tree ruined. And we got it all on tape.
Sounds like you tore down that Maginot line. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what you're talking about.
I'm going to say this, okay? This is, I deal with my own brother issues with Donnie.
Sure. You do deal with a lot of stuff with Donnie.
And I'd like to say that is a genius fucking idea.
So you want to do that? You applaud Gumbel for this?
Oh my God! I wish I had the balls to do it. The only problem is
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, if I ran a wrecking ball through where Donnie lived, it'd be my own fucking house.
It'd be your own house. Your own house. Right. He lives with him.
He can't get his ass out.
You have the benefit of Greg living in another house with his family, Brian.
Oh, Donnie's living with Mark now?
Yeah, the wife. It's all about the wife.
My condolences.
Yeah, it's not good.
Although, maybe I could like buy him a motorhome.
Sure.
And then once he's in it,
wrecking ball through that. Can you
you know what would be fun? You know what would be a real gas? I just had a great idea.
Let's hear it.
Another one. Yeah. Another great idea. My 30th great idea of today. What if Mark just came in and did some correspondence for Real Sports?
Hey, that's a great idea. Hey, what do you think,
I'd love
Mark?
to do it. I'd like get to interview people who aren't as athletic as I am.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Be like, hey, you're trying to do good things. I did good things. And then talk to them about how they're getting concussions and stuff.
The issue of concussions is not.
There's a volleyball player that only has one arm.
Thank you, Jay.
Maybe Mark could do a story on that.
Well, Mark is going to play someone with only one arm. That's how talented he thinks he is. He's going to actually lose an arm.
Yeah, that would be my only deal. Like if I interviewed somebody and they had a good idea for a movie,
you'd be like, I could be you.
Yeah, and Brian, you could be like co-EP on that. We could do something like that. We just turn these people and their goddamn sob stories into movies.
And Jerry could finance it. Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I just sent Frank support out to my movies
I'm too busy financing Mr. Seagal right now.
What's that?
Jerry Jones was going to finance all those movies.
Sure, what the hell? Okay, done. Financed.
Done. He already clicked it. It's finished.
It's done.
Who has more money?
Jerry, I have a potential political campaign coming up.
I understand.
It's going to be very beneficial to the sports entertainment community.
So you want him to finance it?
I have a question.
Yeah,
I have a question for Jerry Jones.
Sure.
How come a lot of your football players are black?
What? That's a question I'd like to probably address off air. There is an answer. There's a very good answer for that.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Did he have a follow-up to that?
No, he said go ahead.
No, you heard me. You heard me, JJ.
Listen, I tend to gravitate towards the best. Boy, this is a question that's going to be difficult.
It is going to be tough. He's putting you in a spot.
I would actually, here's how I would answer that question. You should probably ask your brother, because I think politically speaking, he's in a position to answer that in a more diplomatic way.
Wow. Brian Gumbel asking the tough questions.
Asking the hard questions. It's what he does on Real Sports. It's what he does.
Right.
It's what I do.
It's what you do. All right. Well, are you looking forward to 2014? What do you hope to do? What do you hope to accomplish in 2014?
I'm doing a one-man show with Spike Lee.
Really?
Yeah. It's called Ring the Dumbbell, and it's a story about my life and how I've tortured Greg, and pretty much pretty exciting. It's going to be on HBO, YouTube.
Konnichiwa.
It'll be on in the Maybach. I'll have a DVD of it in the Maybach.
Nice.
Watching it.
Steven Seagal wants
to say hi to you, Bryant.
Hey, Bryant.
Oh, sure.
I was just wondering if maybe you could do a piece on an A-list celebrity who opened the first dojo overseas, was a third-degree martial arts expert. Now
sure, Pat Morita. We did a great story on Pat Morita.
Pat Morita.
What? Yeah. No.
And now
he has a ponytail. Still gets the girls.
Sure, Brandon Lee. We did Frank Lepore did a story on Brandon Lee a long time ago. Wonderful story.
He once ate a 3-week-old turkey that was room temperature, uncooked.
That was
Cameron Manheim. Sure, we did a story on her.
All right, Brian Gumbel.
Okay, I got one question for Gumbel.
One last question for you, Gumbel.
You're on the way to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
You got a police escort. Use this opportunity to see how far beyond it goes.
That's right. Great. Focus on the beyond, Brian.
That's a great. Brian, we'll thank you so much. Have a great new year. I love that you're here. We're going to come up with one last segment, and in the last segment, we're going to talk to Bruce Jenner, who we have not talked to. He's a free man in 2014.
He is a free man in 2014.
Bruce Jenner is a free man in 2014, and we might check back in with Fat McConaughey.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy eating. You know what I mean? I was very busy. Right?
He was very busy, and
I'm trying to find a surfboard that can support this girth.
That's right.
That you believably are witnessing.
I have an appropriate surfboard for that amount of girth.
You do.
If anyone would, it would be
just Mexico way, Jay.
It's carved out of granite.
What's a good body pillow to buy?
Jesse, what's a good body pillow?
Oh, a good body pillow?
Yeah.
Well, there's Benson's Feather Boas and Feathers. Yeah. They also have some body pillows if you go into the store.
Yeah, all right, Ben, that's in
Florida. If you go online, they might not have them in stock.
You got to go in the store, Brian. All right, have a good one, Brian. This is Volcano Choir.
Yeah. I think there's a bird walking by.
There is. I believe it is. It's called Bygone. We'll be back with more Scarborough Country End of the Year Character Show right after this.
There's a border road, no one slip slides are stopping, and the neighborly sleeping in a coffin with enough keef. You can really bore someone.
Hello, this is Andy Daly, broadcasting from the Earwolf Studios in Hollywood, California, reading a promo that was written for me that I am literally reading for the first time right now. I did not read it before going on the microphone. Here it goes. Let's see. By now you've heard of the teaser episode 0 with Scott Aukerman that released on December 16th, and you've set a Google alert for all things Andy Daly. Oh, even though, that's in caps, you're going to get a Google notification, I thought I'd remind you that the first episode of my show, the Andy Daly Podcast Pilot Project, will be released this February? I honestly thought it was January. If you've ever even slightly enjoyed one of my appearances on Comedy Bang Bang, then you're going to love my show. Every episode, and then it says ... I don't know if that means I'm supposed to say something more after that. Thanks for listening, friends, and don't forget, new episode of the Andy Daly Podcast Pilot Project will be coming to your ears starting this February. I thought it was January. Well, I don't know. Who cares when it is? Just seek it out and enjoy it. Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, welcome back to Scalabro Country, the end of the year character show. Is one of my favorite episodes that we do. I'm very excited.
And I can't believe we've been making this man wait for a very long time. Tim Gunn, if you can squeeze your way in here.
It's possible for you to squeeze your way into a room full of men.
Pass all these. How are you, sir?
Look, I came in, I made an elegant entrance.
I
threw some intimidating glares across the room, Jason.
I'm Randy. It's Randy, but that's okay. That's fine. So Tim Gunn is here, and we want to get on the line. He's on the line right now. We got him on the break.
I'm curious to hear how Tim Gunn would give a pep talk to this guy who's on the phone. Bruce Jenner.
Let's go to Bruce in Calabasas.
Nope, it's
Bruce, you're on the air. We'll talk the phone.
Doug, it's not Bruce. It's Bruce Jenner.
It is Bruce in Calabasas.
And I actually going to give. We're going to turn it up.
It actually is Bruce in Calabasas.
Let's go to Bruce in Calabasas. Bruce, let's hear what you think of the Chicago Bears. That's what this is, right?
You're over tub yellow.
Hello, Bruce. Are you there?
Hi guys, how you doing? Bruce Jenner on the line. Free man. I am free, like the great Nelson Mandela.
Well,
I am free.
Nelson Mandela passed away.
What happened to Nelson Mandela? Why is everyone laughing?
Well, he passed away.
He died recently. Yes.
Oh God, that's an unfortunate.
Well, I mean that actually may be truer than what we had said before.
Yes, that's right. Too soon.
But listen, we're going to let Tim Gunn speak directly to you and give you some
I'd
sort
love
of.
to speak with Tim.
Listen,
Tim,
Bruce.
I'm listening. Tim, I'm a free man. I'm sitting here. I'm listening to George Michael's Freedom, and I've got on a pair of shorts I got at Hooters. Have you ever been to Hooters?
I've been to Hooters. I
And-
tried to redecorate. They wouldn't let me, so I punched out the doorman and I left.
As you should. As you should. Now, give him a pep talk. Tell him what life can be like.
Listen, first of all, Bruce, I want to know if you got my care package while you were in the slammer.
I did get your care package. It was wonderful.
Because I sent you some Yves Saint Laurent cologne. I thought it would be appropriate.
Fantastic.
A little bit standoffish,
Wonderful
a little bit
smelling.
masculine.
I love it. Love it. And what else did you send?
I got the linen shorts
Yes.
from Chico's, so that was a nice touch.
I sent 4 pairs of satin bow ties.
Desk doodads. I'm not sure what they do, but I think they sit on your desk and vibrate or something.
Yes.
They're legs. They can be used as sort of paperweights. Yes, that's fine.
That's a function.
Multiple
That's what I'm
uses for my
using them
vibrating
for.
object.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yes.
And what I mean, he's a free
He's out of
man.
the Kardashian
He's
grass.
out of the Kardashian grass. Are you? What do you suggest he goes and does right now, Tim?
I think you hit the runway.
Yeah.
I think you hit the runway. You've obviously worked up some defensive moves from the exercise yard. I think you can throw an elbow. You can have a paper shiv. Use it when somebody does a turn better than you.
There you go.
Well, this is wonderful advice. I'm going to start training right away for the runway.
How is the relationship with Kanye and Kim? Is it still there, even though you are no longer really in the family?
Oh, well, listen, I was peeking in their windows last night, and they're getting along great.
Are you allowed to do that?
That can't be fair.
Well, I was there with... I'm working as a paparazzi right now.
You are working as a paparazzi right now, so you're actually...
I didn't want to say it.
That's an unbelievable turn.
What a sad
I have no money, guys.
All right.
Everything was in her name.
Okay.
Everything.
I hear that.
All right.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Guys, was there a picture of me? Can I ask you a question? Because I actually like to
Does he need money
sometimes,
too?
and I
Is that
don't.
what's
He does not,
happening here?
Jerry, he does not need money
I
as
didn't
well.
realize this is
he
turning
needs
into a
money.
Jerry's Kids show here.
He's never going to
Was
dribble
there-
those balls down the court again.
Well, he doesn't do that, but go ahead. Yes.
Go ahead, Bruce. Yes.
Was I in like some cryogenic chamber last week or something? Was there a pic? I saw this picture of me.
There was a picture of you. It's the holiday card of you and the Kardashians, and they're in front, and you're just in a chamber looking like it's really, actually, it was quite
spooky.
metaphoric. It was very spooky.
That is right next to the Bill Parcells chamber in Anaheim that I spoke of
The
earlier.
cryogenic chamber that you're talking about, that's an
chambers, yeah,
amazing
that's
thing and a great. Now Sam Elliott is here, and he would tell you straight
And I
up.
don't know why the
Sure,
hell I
like that.
am, by the way.
You're here with the end of the year character episode, Sam.
That's I feel like a square peg in a round hole and then some.
Really?
Sure.
What would you do if you?
A cow patty at a poodle pet store.
All right, if Fang Fee.
I was putting a square peg in round hole the other day when I was pooping in a Wheaties box, thinking of old times.
Yeah, that's really putting a round peg.
No cowboy should have to stoop that low.
Right. Nope. Yeah, you've been on the range.
Should have kept that lady in line like I did Fang Fee.
If she talked back to you, what would you do, Sam?
Does she speak English?
She does. She does.
It's broken.
It needs fixing, but it's all right. I understand it.
Yeah.
And Sam, I'm really mesmerized by the camel hair jacket you have.
I appreciate that.
Elegant, and it's definitely warm for the season.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's actually, I acquired this from a cowboy, an Arabic cowboy, actually.
Okay. An Arabic cowboy?
Yeah, that's right. They have them over there. They're not all wearing them turbans and crap.
That's not. Have you ever met an Arabic cowboy?
Yeah, I have met several of them.
Bruce, have you?
Have I? Oh, sure. I know all the Kardashians.
Okay, so you do know an Arabic cowboy. Okay,
yeah,
well,
that's a weird ranch
Arabic
over there.
Cowboys,
hey,
as
Bruce.
far as I'm concerned.
Bruce, it's
Cowboys with blackberries.
Bruce, it's Mark Wahlberg. How are you, dude?
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Mark Wahlberg, dude. How are you?
Mark Wahlberg, you old son of a gun. How are you? Oh,
here's the deal.
I didn't know you were there.
I don't know if you remember this, but like a year ago, you were walking through a tavern in Brentwood, and I was having dinner. And I pulled you aside, and I said, hey, you need to lock that bitch up. And I want to tell you, you did it. You did it, you dirtbag. I'm so proud of you. You got out.
Yeah.
You got out, okay? And after this is over, I'd like to talk to you about maybe making a movie of your life.
With you playing Bruce Jenner.
I would play Bruce Jenner.
Let me ask you something, Bruce. This is Tom Leykis, radio legend. I want to know what it was like when you made that bitch cry. Did you dump her?
All I heard was make that bitch cry, and I love it.
You love every minute of it. Because you're thinking of every
I love what he's saying. This is like a real guy's hang, huh?
It's like when you went to the battered...
Yeah. Kim, big manly Kim. I mean, this is great.
Big manly Kim.
Hey, can I swear here? Can I swear on this?
Yes, go for it. Let it loose.
Let it out, dude. Let it go.
Fiddlesticks.
He really let it loose.
Hey, man, I don't want to break it up here, but I just got to tell Bruce something, man. Now that we all coming clean, man.
Dennis Rodman, go ahead for it, Rod.
Listen, dude. Do you remember when the millennial virus and all that stuff was going out in the year 2000 and all that stuff?
Yep.
Y2K.
Sure. Vividly.
Right.
I'm still preparing.
Y2K was the worst.
I was at a party up in the Hollywood Hills, and I got together with Chris Meyer.
You got together with Chris Kardashian.
Oh, yeah, I laid her out.
You laid her out.
You were with
I opened it up and I got my scoop on.
Wow, right to the midsection.
Yeah, like a cantaloupe. It was nice.
You laid her out.
I apologize for being so graphic, but I feel like we're being real honest here, so I just got to tell you.
Thank you, Dennis.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty because we're just guys hanging out here being guys.
We are.
We are.
But hang on, Bruce. There's someone coming through the door right now. It's Dick Vitale.
Dick Vitale has been on a crazy...
Oh, you serious? This is where you're hiding out.
No, this is where we do the show, Dick.
This is where you live.
This is not where we live.
Star buddies. Are you serious?
We're serious, Dick.
You've been hiding from me. I'm at the ESPN Center. I've been partying. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. How you feeling? You actually look pretty good.
I'm doing great. I triple jumped all the way here.
You did not.
I've been drinking eggnog all day.
You've been drinking eggnog all day. Is it recent eggnog? I mean...
No, it's from last year. I got it as a gift. All those kids are great. They said it's got silly cider in it.
Silly cider. So now, are you seeing things? I mean, Seagal ate a turkey from 3 weeks ago.
I'm seeing all kinds of things. I'm seeing my sklar buddies.
That's right.
You're looking good.
Thanks, man.
Your face looks kind of like the moon. It's made of cheese.
No,
I gotta get in there.
Don't
what are you made of cheese
I'm
for?
not made of
no
cheese.
one told me you look like cheese.
I'm not cheese.
You're cheese and he's looking like peanuts.
Dennis, hold him back, Dennis. Hold him.
Man, I don't know if I can. This guy's strong right now.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
It's all PCP and then some.
I'm going to be the lone survivor in this shit, too.
Who are these guys?
You just calm down. You just calm right down. I got a 6-shooter in here and I'll pull it out.
He will.
You get to have a rainbow in here. This is unbelievable.
You're going to be seeing rainbows.
Dick, I won't warn you twice. If you come at me, Dick, I know how to handle it.
Yes, okay. He knows how to handle dicks coming at him.
Oh, these faces. What's going on with the faces?
Everybody's just.
Hold on, I can talk him down.
Talk him down.
It's a pandemonium. It's a Royal Rumble.
Listen, Mr. Vitale. That is your name.
His head splitting in two.
It's not.
His legs shooting out the middle.
It is not.
He's a demon. He's turning into the beast.
I want you to remember Leon Lett dropping the ball in that snow-filled game.
I think it might turn into an orgy.
It's not going to turn into an orgy.
I know who put you up to this.
Who did
Oh, Billis.
Jay Billis
I
did
knew
not.
he was behind this.
Jay Billis did not.
I'm going to bite his neck off.
Don't bite his neck off.
I've been working with the witch doctor. I'm going to shrink his head and put it on my tree.
Stop. You don't bite his head off. Don't put it on the tree.
This is one of the most brilliant acting performances I've ever
No,
this
is real. This is not acting.
This is not.
No,
because right now, to me, he's channeling Pacino. He's channeling Nicholson.
He's channeling everybody.
This is Stanislavski meets.
It's not
Adler meets everyone.
Matthew.
How's this cat able to talk?
He's not a cat.
His whiskers are tickling me.
It's Matthew McConaughey. It's not a cat, Dick.
In his defense, I was giving out a feline vibe, pheromonic performance.
Okay,
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Your faces are all changing. Everyone's looking like Billis.
Yo, man, I gotta get some badass vodka here, man.
Yeah, just get some badass vodka.
The reptilians will reveal themselves.
That's a good point. That's actually a great point. And Seagal, you had something you wanted to say?
Did somebody say we were eating cheese?
No, we're not eating cheese.
His face is made of cheese.
I'm in.
You're not in. You're not in.
As long as it's a Gouda, you can make it a nice little finger food.
Wait, Bruce has a question. Yes, Bruce.
Question for the room, because I know it's just guys hanging out.
Yeah,
in
it
the
is.
Hooters store.
It's not a Hooters store.
Yep.
When especially for the manly guys.
You know it.
Gone it. Ready when you are.
You should change that from man to man.
Tim Gunn. I won't forget you, Tim. Don't worry. I know.
All right.
When you guys make love to a woman, what kind of mask do you wear? What kind of dog food do you eat?
No.
I don't eat the dog food. This is Tom Leykis.
Yeah.
There's plenty of dog food that's a trail leading up my body.
That you leave for the woman.
Like Hansel and Gretel. But,
it's
but
like
let me tell you,
you
Grandma
put the dog
always
food.
eats the kids.
I don't know what maybe the
means.
Worst.
When I have sex with a woman, I make her feel like she's Hansel and Gretel.
Okay. What were you saying, Bruce?
I like a Mexican wrestler's mask.
You do?
Smart.
Okay. Well,
that's smart. That also holds the tears in.
Hey, listen, I'm
Chavo Guerrero.
Yep. I'm just glad, Bruce, that you're not driving down to San Pedro getting the fried dolphin every week because, that's you're a free man now. You don't have
Congratulations. Someone, Vital, he's calming down a little bit. I feel like he's
Dick Vitale
I'm
is...
chewing on my hat.
Stop
I'm trying to eat the hat.
Take it easy.
I gave him Jerry Jr. He's done this too. Jerry Jr.'s been on Cockatoo.
Yes, Bruce.
You know where I could get some purpose?
You get some purpose.
Yeah.
Purpose or porpoise?
Well, no, I don't need porpoise anymore. I don't do that. I said purpose.
You get some purpose. Do you know where he can get some purpose?
I don't do drugs.
You do?
What are you talking about?
Okay, all right.
Are you serious?
He is serious.
Are you serious?
Jesse.
I swim with freshwater porpoises down in Mexico.
As
we
you
go
should.
up and down waterfalls. You think I would decide?
Jesse.
You think I would decide to run for president exclusively on a truth platform without having consulted with other sentient mammals?
I'm glad that you brought the dolphins in on
You
this.
should run with a dolphin. That should be your running mate.
Are we talking about dolphins? Let's go to Jerk. Let's go to Jerk in DeKalb. Jerk, you're on the air.
There's no
we're
jerk
not
in
talking about the
DeKalb.
dolphins.
We're not talking
We'll
about...
take you out, Princess Diana style.
Okay, all right, guys. We got to wrap this thing up.
Oh, you're kicking me out. I just got here.
It's mayhem.
I just got here.
mayhem.
I gotta eat the faces. I'm gonna eat your faces.
Vital.
I'm coming after you. Oh, who's this guy?
Get your hands off me.
Sounds like
I'll have you in a Cambodian prison for the rest of your life.
All right, and he would do it.
Good, you take one step towards me. I
Hold
will
on,
punch.
it's moved to fisticuffs.
It's moved to fist
Wahlberg
guys.
it's a total breakdown here. We got to get out
I'll
of
eat
this.
everyone's face.
Nope.
All right, that's it. Guns drawn. Guns taking him down.
Donnie, start up the rickshaw.
Start up the rickshaw.
Everyone's face.
Gotta thank everybody
This
for
is
making this
delicious.
possible. This is insanity.
Thanks, guys. I've got a calling card, so my time is going to run out.
Yeah, your time's running out, Bruce. Thanks so much for
I'm
joining
on a
us.
boost. I'm on a disposable.
You're on a Boost Mobile. Okay, go ahead. Let him go.
Can we still make a call for me?
All right, thanks. No, we will not make a call for you, Steven.
This is more rough and tumble than the Rolling Stones.
Has he got the